polarizing decisions and
Game time. Let's get it, MP.
There he is, man, myth, the legend.
Right now, there's very well be someone listening to us talk about it. Really? Am I? Are you sure there isn't? I don't know,
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan, and tonight we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Talking basketball is what and honestly, we were born to do, so let's do it.
And look at the guys by our side, man. We all love this game. Let's go right into it. And a look at the status here of both teams, injured players, and who will not be in the lineup.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Nicholas Claxton out there with MP. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. And for the Celtics, Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Shams, no team is going to run off titles like Boston did in the 60s. But these Celtics have a chance to win their share. What a great start for them.
An absolutely loaded roster. Everyone can defend. Everyone can shoot. They love the versatility they have on their team, and you have to be able to play multiple positions and be versatile to play on this team. It's hard to find a weak link, and it's really championship or bust in Boston.
And it feels so great for their coach, Joe Mazzulla. I know. Getting to that down the road. What a great job he's done.
A young coach who has really found his stride.
And the basket by Tatum.
Well, you know, there's still some value in the mid-range jumper, especially when it's Jason Tatum taking the shot.
Now here's Schroeder. MP outside. That's tipped. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Horford. The kick out to Holiday. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to White. Takes the 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Thomas passes to MP. Drops one in from the wing.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games. and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Both free throws good from Holiday.
The thing everyone expects from Holiday is elite defense, but you see his IQ on display all over the floor. He's constantly making smart decisions on or off the ball.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Last time out, he had 13 points. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Tatum kicks to Horford. Back to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Boston again missing.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Schroeder dishes to MP. Thomas passes to Schroeder. Back to Thomas. MP with a screen on White. Goes up to the stripe, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. It's a tie ball game.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over. Over the league, and already so early was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they've just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making... making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face on this crop.
And we cannot wait.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Holiday finds Horford. Here's White. They need this. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
When Horford has the ball, he typically makes the right decision. That's a great pass.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to MP. The Nets working the ball around now. MP sets the screen for Thomas. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Thomas got 7 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Even when Tatum isn't the shooter, he's dangerous. He can set others up to finish the job.
Schroeder outside. Back to Thomas. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. White the pass to Horford. Thomas grabs the rebound. The Nets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Inside.
The wily old vet, Horford, drawing contact around the rim.
The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one misses. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. Here's White, following the basket by MP. Pass to Hauser. Fires from 18. No good off the front iron.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Boston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And the rejection by MP.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
It's good. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's White. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Johnson with a screen on Porzingis. MP dishes to Johnson. All right, Johns, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources, the players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA?
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Outstanding. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Tatum, he's checked in for Porzingis. Cornette passes to Tatum, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. From deep, Walker knocks down the three ball.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Now Milton hasn't made one yet. Sharp sets the pick for MP. Clock at 6. On the wing, Johnson. Outside, Williams. From past the arc. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Pritchard. There's the screen. Here's Tatum. Rebound, Brooklyn. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. MP kicks to Milton. Pass to Johnson. And the three off target. Here's Pritchard, 13 feet away. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Brooklyn ahead, up by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty... Both teams making substitutions here.
It's all you, MP. You got this.
Nets leading by 4. Filling the perimeter slots. It'll be White and Tatum. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post positions. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. 4-point game. Floats it up for MP. Porzingis with the steal. Here's White. No good from outside. Brooklyn's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Now White, following the three-point attempt by MP. White with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich. Porzingis can't hit.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Holiday against MP. MP gets it to drop right over the defense.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Celtics trail by 4. And here's Holiday. He has 7. Horford high post. Rebounded by the Nets.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead.
And after not making any threes in the first half. He now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. first one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Celtics trail by 8. Outside, Horford. Porzingis passes to Pritchard. Screen by Porzingis. From 11 feet away. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been. MP with the powerful alley-oop.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
.104 left in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard, defended by Milton. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Pritchard's got 7 points.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Outside, Holiday. Outside, Porzingis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. MP, no good. Here's Pritchard, defended by Milton. To the middle. Just 3 on the clock.
Yeah, classic block out. You love to see that. Taking care of the defensive glass.
And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here now at Boston, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Boston Celtics.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Setting the floor for the Nets. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. MP out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. And one One of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
Now Holiday after the missed 3 from Dennis Schroeder. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket. From Kristaps Porzingis.
A big man with big-time range. Porzingis is a legit threat from three-point land.
Now, here's MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. Nets leading by 6. MP dishes to Schroeder. Back to MP. MP drills the 3.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. White against Thomas. And it's White missing.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
MP finds Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. MP, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Outside, Horford lets the 3 fly. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Brooklyn. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. MP's shot is good.
Coming right back, MP with a huge 3.
Celtics trail by 9. Outside, White. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Puts the move on. Unable to get that one. Good defense by Claxton. Schroeder passes to Claxton. Nice D from Porzingis. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. To the paint. From 7. Horford no luck. Brooklyn leading by 9. Knocks it loose. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Some changes for Brooklyn. Trendon Watford's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Johnson subbed in for Bogdanovich. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Johnson, the pass to MP. And stolen by Horford. White with it. Now Thomas defending.
Well, look, if you're trying to slow down White, you first have to match his activity level.
And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs, and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Well, talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
Now here's Schroeder. 4 on the shot clock. For the 3. Rebound Boston. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. White inside. Thomas is on him. Holiday inside the line. It's good from the top of the key. Holiday's got 9 points.
Yeah, and as his career has progressed, Holiday has gotten more comfortable in those catch-and-shoot situations.
On the wing, MP. Pass to Watford. Count that bucket. And the Nets lead by 5.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now Tatum, a 3 ball. The offensive rebound for Porzingis, and he makes that one. Porzingis has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
Schroeder with a screen on White. The 3 from Thomas. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Porzingis. 7 points in the game. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
The first free throw is good. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone